what do you exactly mean with conscious sexuality instead of unconscious? Or?
Well, we call it the inside-out approach to sex. We identify 3 types of sex. The first type being outside in, and that means that many people think that if the body, the physical body itself, can be aroused by external images and fantasy, then somehow or other the person, the feelings inside the body will be fulfilled. Sadly, that dysfunctions so often. The second type of sex is safer, but it's restricted, and that is when people think that sex is limited and should only be experienced within monogamy or matrimony, those kind of acceptable environments, but it's still fueled by external images, generally romance and the fantasy or dream of happiness ever after.
The Hollywood marriage.
Yes, exactly. And then the third type of sex we identify as being what we call inside out, and that is where intimacy is the gateway, and real feelings, genuine, authentic feelings, are the first way in, and the body joins in at the appropriate time. So in intimacy, one is being aware all of the time. That's where consciousness comes in, that one is being conscious of feelings and connection, not just trying to stimulate the body itself.
So actually it starts, your sexual model starts from intimacy, body feelings, emotions, feelings of the mind, into a body experience.
Yes.
And what does that add to our sexual program? What does it help us to realize or to become?
Well, at one very attractive level, it means that intimacy and sex is never the same twice.
Okay.
Whereas most people's sexual experience is that it is a standard format and can run out of energy and become quite boring and limiting. But inside-out conscious sexuality is never the same twice, because feelings and energy in the what we call the energy body is always in motion, and connection between oneself and one's partner at a conscious level means that you're sharing energy with that person too. So how they are feeling, how you are feeling, that combines into a very, very rich, sometimes almost volcanic kind of pool of energetic feeling. So at one level, the benefit of inside-out, or the difference with inside-out sex, is it's full of feeling and it's always changing. But more than that, it actually helps one ultimately to discover more about who they really are.
Okay.
Because you can't explore sexuality in all its depth purely with the objective senses and the objective faculties.
Yeah.
And so it requires us to open up new faculties in the brain, in the mind, in the consciousness, and that then puts us in touch with the what we would call the real self.
The essence.
Who am I really, beyond just a mask or an ego? Who am I really as a human being? Sex and sexuality is a magnificent path in discovering that.